Hey everybody, Brooklyn in the house. Back at you because it is time for Saturday's Soup, our collective read. So guys, as always, use the energy in a healthy, positive way, or please just leave the reading right where you found it here today. Thank you very much. Okay? Now, let's hit this. Please and thank you. Clear the ground for Saturday's Soup. As above, so below, there is no beginning, there is no end. Oh, Zen, circle, empty spot, everything you are is everything you're not. Show me the energy I need to see with clear precision and precise accuracy. This is my will, so mote it be. Guys, energy is always fluid. I could be speaking about you or someone that's in your energetic aura, and it could always be past, present, or future. Show me the energy. Let's see who and how we're going to help somebody out there today. Yes? Yes. Clearly and concisely, ancestors, please and thank you. Show me everything I need to see for any planetary placement here is highest good. As always, we are truly, truly grateful. Okay, listen. Somebody is coming to the end of a struggle bus. I saw the 10 of Wands there. Like, you know, if you have a lot of pressure on you, it's going to be alleviated very soon. With a 7 of Wands here, though, somebody here like feels like maybe they have to have strong boundaries or protect themselves in some kind of a way. It could be from anything, okay? It could be from people. It could be feeling like you got, you know, some kind of competition. You're persevering through something, but it's about having boundaries and maintaining them for whatever reasons, okay? So here we go. What's the supporting card for that? Please and thank you. The supporting card for that is the 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so here you go. Somebody here is healing, okay? Somebody here is having boundaries so this way they don't have any more heartbreak. 3 of Swords in reverse is when you, also too, somebody here might want to reconcile, but I'm not feeling that as much as I'm feeling like somebody's protecting their peace and their, you know, somebody's healed here and maybe somebody's got some kind of boundaries and they're keeping the walls up, you know, to completely heal from whatever emotional pain, trauma, or whatever it was, tears that they've cried. And now also, since somebody was in emotional pain and they're working on this healing, they're not so keen to let those gates open again, right? Show me. I have 37. What is this? Now you got the 6 of Swords. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. At the foundation of the situation, somebody wanted to move over to calmer waters, some kind of a serene shore, but all the aggravation, the fighting, the trauma, the heartbreak, whatever it was that broke this person's heart, this person, you know, proverbially picked up their energy and moved it over somewhere. Now, they could have moved, you know, away physically, but it's an energetic move. They might have just locked the doors, closed the windows, and not let anybody in. You know what I'm saying? Put up some kind of boundaries, built a moat around their castle to keep everybody the fuck out while they healed their heart. By themselves here, by the way, I got to tell you. Okay? Yeah, they got 63 and 67. 6 of Swords is accepting your lessons and understanding that it is time to move forward and accept some kind of change because whatever was at the 5 of Swords wasn't working, okay? It wasn't doing it. And it was emotionally painful, too. It's like somebody doesn't want to reopen some kind of wounds or something. So, here, what's crowning? What's crowning whoever this is? Please and thank you. Okay, crowning you, if you're resonating. Oh, my God, it's strength in reverse. So somebody feels weak and vulnerable here, and it could be because of the emotional pain they went through. So, like, that's completely okay. You know, someone maybe feel a little ineffective, or somebody has a lot of self-doubt. It is Leo energy. It's a weakened state. It's a weakened state because of the emotional pain somebody's healing from here, or just healed from, or about to heal from, you know. And if this is resonating with you, you've already tried to move your energy over, you know, to some kind of place where you can heal in peace and quiet, and maybe that's why you got to build a moat around the castle. 888 megahertz. Let's remove that negativity. It's a connection to your 5th dimension. Listen, whoever you are, wherever you are on the whole entire planet, as always, shout out to you. We see you. We acknowledge you. We're grateful for you. We respect you. And we love you. All right? We are sending you health, wealth, abundant prosperity, light, laughter, and Ujikape hugs to infinity and beyond. Now, what's coming in the very near future, please remember this is. So if you are resonating with this, and you are feeling a little vulnerable or weakened or not as persistent or persuasive as you could usually be, it's because you went through some kind of a heartbreak that apparently you're either healed or healing from, and you're protecting yourself while you're doing this, okay? So that's all good. It's a healthy way to do it. Come in, please. What's coming in? Come in. What's coming in? In the near future, show me. Okay, coming in the very near future, now you got some kind of Ace of Swords. Oh, look at this. It's in reverse. This is clouded judgment. This is somebody maybe coming in to confuse you on purpose. Ace of Swords in reverse is a lack of clarity, some kind of miscommunication. How are you, my inquiring mind, perceiving this? This could also be with a lack of clarity within yourself. Let's see what's going on here. You know, emotional pain comes with clouded judgment. Ooh, 2 of Cups. Okay, here's the dealio. Somebody who's already gotten stabbed in the heart, proverbially, one way or another. I don't care by who it was. They've learned their lessons here, okay? They've moved themselves to a quiet place, wherever that is. It doesn't necessarily mean, you know, but just some quiet place energetically where they can heal. And they put some kind of boundaries up to protect themselves, all right? Now, they may be feeling weak. They may be feeling a little vulnerable, or somebody is. But here's the situation where you and somebody else feel the same way about each other. And somebody's got some clouded judgment about this because they're afraid to get hurt again. This is what's going on. So somebody who had a broken heart is afraid to open themselves up to a new emotional situation where it could be the choice of the strength of the two together. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so what is in the actual environment? This could be clouding someone's judgment, just confusing the fuck out of somebody now because, you know, somebody may do ballet or they like to stand on their tippy toes. Something about somebody's tippy toes. Something about the Loch Ness Monster. Somebody may find a feather. Show me. Okay, here you go. Well, look at this. Gee whiz. You got the Knight of Wands in reverse in the environment. Now, this is an energy of someone who may be a little arrogant or reckless, or maybe even immature, or someone who, you know, may be very selfish or egotistical. The Knight of Wands is reverse is somebody who, again, may also feel a little insecure because it's in reverse. They're not their usual, you know, self. Someone here may be a little, oh God, could be like having limited beliefs because of what happened to you. Like, this could even be you with limited beliefs and feeling inadequate or insecure. Don't forget, maybe you have high Leo in your chart here. You know what I mean? Weakened state, like I said. Some kind of weakened state because of some kind of past pain that somebody's healed and they don't want that scab picked off. Somebody doesn't ever want to go through that again. So now they got all kinds of clouded judgment. They don't know what to do about feelings that are reciprocated between two people. It's scaring the shit out of somebody. My nose. So now what is this? What's the best advice? Oh, for the love of God. I got 62, 68. Here you go, 5 of Cups. Listen, you're about to have some regret or sorrow. 5 of Cups is when there's a disappointment. And it could be a disappointment out of fear. So fear is controlling somebody's life. Really. 5 of Cups, Spirit is advising you this energy. Spirit's advising you that there could be regret or disappointment here if somebody doesn't, you know, acknowledge or have some kind of cleared up mind here about this. A clear decision. Somebody cannot make a clear decision. Here we go. 58. 5's across the board. Let's remove the negativity. It's also, you know what? It's healing the past trauma. But it's a connection to your 5th dimension. But I still feel like I need to remove this negativity. Yeah. Show me the most likely outcome to this. This is ridiculous. The Emperor. Aries energy. Oh, somebody's done something. Oh, you completed something successfully here. Then you may have some kind of a foundation to build something really solid upon, okay? Where there will be some kind of equal give and take. Somebody's going to open up their heart here, and then you're going to manifest this. It's going to make somebody very happy. It's a Wheel of Fortune. You're going to have some kind of, oh, nice. Oh, nice. So this is going to turn into something, you know, pretty serious with the Hierophant there. Maybe something very traditional. Somebody's just got to get over. And you know, with the Emperor here, Aries energy, take some kind of control. Take some kind of lead. Be an authority. You know, be a leader here. And put some, you know, like, whatever it was that was in the past, you need to put it in the past. You've already accomplished and learned everything you can because you've healed yourself somehow, some way. You know, by doing it by yourself, by the way. I'm going to tell you what. So now you can have some kind of, you know, equal love, and it's going to make you happy. But seriously, you need to, take some kind of, if this isn't you, this is somebody else that has Aries in their chart that needs to take some kind of really deliberate action. Something that a leader would do. Okay, show me that 7 of Wands. It's weird. It's like somebody's sitting in a boat with no water. I don't know what that means. Like sitting in a boat with no water. Like they're sitting in the boat, but the boat's not going anywhere because the lake dried up or some shit like this. So now what do we have here? Now we have the High Priestess. Somebody really needs to trust themselves, use their intuition and their common sense in this situation. Not every situation is the same. So you know what? I can understand the fear, though, of opening yourself up to the possibility of pain, emotional pain. Emotional pain is the worst, right? Especially if you're an empath. I'd rather fight 12 gangbangers in the subway in Manhattan by myself at night than have emotional pain. I swear to God. Like, it's the worst. Especially after it's healed. Like, nobody wants to go back to that again. All right? So, you know what I'm saying? And now we have, oh, God, what is this? Queen of Wands. In reverse. On the Three of Swords in reverse. Somebody here might, somebody here might be a little bitter. Oh, well, that could be the thing. And that's why they don't want to open up the gates. They're bitter because of whatever hurt them. So if this is somebody that's coming back around that already hurt you, you already have a resentment towards this person, obviously. And, you know, there's bitterness there. There's some kind of bitterness. Somebody can also be very jealous. Again, it's in reverse. This is an energy of somebody who may be manipulative. So you're knowing this. You're going to use your common sense to trust yourself and maybe not let this person back in because you don't want to be manipulated again. That's what that is. Oh, my God, because you already moved away from this. Six of Pentacles. And towards something, you may, okay, listen. You may have moved away from this, 666 megahertz, let's open up our heart chakra, and towards a situation where there's a little more support or help or kindness or understanding or warmth, empathy, more empathy than whatever this was. That somebody may have been, you know, kind to you because they seen you in emotional pain or vice versa. So now we still got this weakened state here. What are we doing with this? Now we have, okay, this is the Knight of Cups. So somebody feels very vulnerable and they want to make some kind of an offer. The feelings that they're experiencing is making them feel weak or inadequate because they're afraid to get hurt again. So they're acknowledging that they have feelings here, real feelings, but they're not liking it because it's weakening them because they don't feel as strong as they used to feel when they, you know, they were past the pain and they weren't open or susceptible to, you know, new emotional feelings that could potentially lead to emotional pain. All right. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I got High Pisces here. I have Aries. Yeah, Taurus. Show me the Ace of Swords now in reverse. So now, this is the Empress. This is somebody who's very creative. This could be a mother or a mother figure. This is somebody who's some kind of a leader, has a lot of self-respect. So this would be very, this would be a person that is really careful about the decisions that they make. So cloud of judgment is difficult. This is somebody that's probably very independent, has everything they need or they want. You know, they're some kind of a leader. They have integrity and class. It's a feminine energy, but it's an energy of power as well. And so it's hard to open up your heart now when you've regained back your power. Somebody wants to make out with somebody so bad. Look at this. All right, let's see what's going on. Here we go. So now we got the Six of Wands. This is good. This is some kind of a success that somebody wants to have, some kind of recognition. Six of Wands is, again, Aries energy, but it's always an accomplishment. Somebody wants to accomplish this. Somebody really wants to, you know what, it would be an accomplishment too, to face your fear and open up yourself emotionally again, to be vulnerable to the possibility of pain again. That takes, like that takes a titan. I'm hearing a titan. All right. But you're going to have some kind of success. Somebody's really, here we go. Now we've got the Chariot. So somebody here, Knight of Wands in reverse, could be having some kind of travel delays. Somebody here may be losing some kind of focus. The Chariot is coming out in reverse. Again, this is Cancer energy. This is an energy of a lack of courage and being very indecisive. This is an energy of insecurity. Somebody going through some kind of internal conflict because they feel very insecure here. That's what it is. This is all about insecurity. So now be mindful because this insecurity may lead you to have huge regrets. Something about a water gun. I'm seeing somebody may have some kind of a water gun fight, or I'm seeing one of those blasters, like a, yeah, water gun. I'm seeing also a bridge, like a brick bridge with arches. Maybe it's a pathway or a bicycle, or maybe if it is cars, it's like could be over a small, narrow thing of water, like a river or Yeah, show me. It's bricks. Here we go. Listen. Now, listen. It's the Hierophant. See, this is what. Somebody may need to break out of some kind of traditional thinking here. Or the Hierophant, somebody wants to do something like they... Okay, so they want a relationship, this person. They really want to have a relationship, some kind of commitment and love and something traditional. But there's regret here because of fear. Fear of emotional pain. It's what it is. Taurus energy again. Somebody here really needs to take some kind of a lead. Somebody here could have regret. Maybe they had a marriage or something that didn't work out, and now they're afraid of ever doing that again. You know what I mean? Like, I'll never get in a relationship again. I'll never live with anybody again. I'll never get married again. Like that. There's regret over something from the past. Show me. That's preventing this person's future. That's what it is. Oh, my goodness gracious. So now here's the Emperor. Something about Louisiana, Jamaica, some kind of black voodoo magic. I'm hearing Santa Maria. Somebody, don't go near any of that shit. Return that to sender. Somebody may like to hunt. Oh, God, those poor animals. Something about a fur coat. I'm seeing like a Jamaican... I'm hearing like that patois. Who is coming to dinner? Not the blood clots. I don't know, something like this. What are they fucking saying? Creole? What's with the Creole? What is this? Now I want some spicy food. Oh, did I just fucking tell you there's a problem from the past? 6 of Cups. It's whatever happened to this person from the past. Because even though this is the Emperor, this Emperor looks like a little, like, worn for the cause, right? Maybe he's a little older, experienced, tired. They got bones. Something about a bag of bones. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But there's a situation. It's because this person's haunted by the past. And the past. Okay, so listen. On whatever you are, you got to understand this. Yeah, life is scary. Nobody knows what's coming tomorrow. Nobody. You could have the best well laid out plans. That's what the fucking towers are. Bang, bang, bang. You never really know. So, to live in fear, you know what this is reminding me of? This is reminding me of when they knocked the Twin Towers down and then they try to put everybody in such fear that nobody would want to come out of their house. A lot of people were like, fuck that. I'm still going to live my life every day. Like, that's the thing. Like, you have to put the fear where it is. Yeah, emotional pain is a part of life. It's a lesson you had to learn. You had to grow. You know. It doesn't mean it's always going to happen, but then again, yeah, it might again, but you can't live and not make moves or keep yourself in some kind of a fucking box and not, you know, all closed up with a moat around the castle like Rapunzel, let down your golden hair over here because you're locked in some kind of a castle with a moat and nothing else because you're afraid to open up your heart to pay, you know, because you might get it broken again. Get over it. The windshield mirror is much bigger than the rear view for a reason. The reason why is because where you're going is so much more important than where you've been. Take the pain and put it where it belongs. Learn whatever you have to learn from it. Grow from it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it consume you like you turn into some kind of bag of bones and you're afraid to even commit again because, you know, look, you got a 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You need to get over this, whoever you are. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles. This is nice. Somebody's going to get some huge... Ooh, look at this. Money coming in, honey. There's a lot of money, honey. Yeah, okay. Just be... Listen, there's going to be some kind of justice coming in somebody's life. And it's going to be the form of a huge fucking payout here. I'm going to tell you what. Financially. Somebody here... Ooh. Somebody here may have some regret because somebody's going to lose a court case. Like that, the person that's losing some kind of a court case is going to have some kind of fucking regret. Because the person that... Oh, is this what it is? The person that initially thought they were going to win this case is going to be shocked to find out that the other person is getting it. Anyway, 10 of Pentacles, something like this. You have an energy coming in where somebody really has some feelings they want to explore. This person is very solid. And they want some fairness and balance. Okay? Nobody wants to be by any aggravation. Everybody needs to take a chance to go be happy. You got to take a chance. Or you're going to stay in the castle by yourself, you know, with that moat around you and nothing else. You're going to have to let a basket down every once in a while for some kind of supplies. Like, it's ridiculous. So, we have Taurus, we have Aries, we have Cancer. It's crazy. It's crazy reading. Leo. Let me get you, first of all, let's get some situations here. Don't forget about this 10 of Pentacles. The idea here is if you open up your heart, Mira Madonna, open your heart to me. baby. You know what? You're going to wind up with the Disney fairy tale. That's what Ten of Pentacles is all the time. It's not only about the money. Yeah, you're going to have money, honey. But you're also going to have the wealth in love, family, just abundance. So, yeah. Don't be so chicken shit. Don't be a chicken. Show me the situations. Go for it. It's the worst. Listen, you know what? I'm going to tell you something, too. Obviously, you had some kind of a broken heart, took you to your knees. Somebody tore your heart out of your chest. You're still here breathing and you survived it, right? So even if it happened again, you know you can survive it again. Probably even quicker this time because you've already learned how to do it. So, yeah. Listen, something about synchronicities. Somebody may be getting a lot of them. 1111, 222, 333, 444. I mean, synchronicities all day. You can see them on license plates, on the phone. Yeah, anything like this, okay? Show me. By the way, speaking of which, playing for your healing sound bath in the background, it is set at 963 megahertz, which is your crown chakra. All right, so this is for understanding, enlightenment, clarity. Understand yourself here, okay? The color will be white or violet, so any kind of clear crystal or amethyst. Somebody, see, that's what I'm saying. Somebody is sad, broken, and completely alone because they were crushed in their life. Well, you know what? But it's like you're over it, but you're not over the fear of getting crushed again. That would be like trying to learn how to ride a bicycle, and you do it, maybe you do it, you get around the block once or twice, and then you fall off the bike, and then you're afraid to get back on the fucking bicycle. You're going to ruin your whole life like not being able to enjoy the bicycle, just because you're afraid to fall off again. That's a perfect analogy. Thank you, ancestors. Show me. I mean, they have access is going to be granted, though. This is ridiculous, all right? Somebody could be making up some kind of fake, you know, media profiles to stalk somebody because they're hiding in fear. They're hiding behind something. They're hiding because they want the love. What am I telling you? But they're afraid of it. Somebody wants the love, but they're afraid of it. Somebody adores somebody. They're admiring somebody. Somebody's really enchanted by somebody. So they're hiding behind some kind of fake profiles on all these stupid internet things. That's why I'm not on them anymore. You can fucking forget it. This is the only place you're going to find me. And look, it's TikTok specifically. Somebody's doing something on TikTok. But the time is running out. Like, there's a deadline coming. This energy is not going to stay around forever. The one constant in life is change, and energy changes all the time. Archangel Michael is protecting somebody. Somebody's about to have some kind of a meetup. All right, to sit down and meet up, something like this. Now, let me get a couple of these. Hold on a minute. And then we'll get you a joke, an inspirational quote, and some letters. Here we go. Saturday soup. Somebody likes to smoke some trees out there or something about pine trees. Somebody could be growing their own weed, maybe work at a dispensary. Somebody here thinks they're better than everybody else. Somebody thinks they got the best weed ever. Okay? Better than anybody else's. Somebody really just, oh God, we could have a jock in the house. Somebody who's really full of themselves, walking around flaunting. It could be a cult. Be mindful. If you're going hiking or something, you know how, this is giving me, you know how, did you ever go like, see a movie or something like this where there's a bunch of like bootleggers in the woods? Either they're making whiskey or they're growing weed, and then somebody happens upon their crop. Somebody could be living in some kind of a, say a cult, but some kind of a communal situation. Somebody's going to come upon, just walk into this situation. Somebody may be of some kind of Indian descent, taking some kind of ayahuasca trip over here, or something like that, or going to some kind of reserve or reservation to worship a rock. Oh my God. Somebody's about to stomp on somebody's dreams here. Oh, well, that's a perfect ending. Look at this. Look at what this monster's doing to Cupid. You see Cupid getting crushed down there by Godzilla? Gojira. Because that's killing somebody's love. Like, somebody just does not want to open up their heart again. They'd rather kill fucking Cupid than before they even think about it. Somebody rather stomp on Cupid like Gojira. Let me sit around smoking too many cigarettes. It's giving them a fucking headache, pins and needles, and they might be all jacked up on 25-hour shit here, whatever this stuff is, to give you power, and it's making somebody very fucking jittery and crazy, plus all the salt and monosodium glutamate. Somebody is not taking care of themselves very well. Maybe you should, okay? Smoking too much, killing Cupid, thinking you're better than everybody else, joining some kind of crazy cult, not being able to breathe, stinking like cigarettes. I mean, it's a whole situation. All right, guys, what do you want to do now? Oh, I know. It's time for Carpe Diem. So let me get this over. Bang, let's seize the day. And today's inspirational quote, I have a couple of them, but we're going to do Steve Jobs today. He was obviously the CEO of Apple, very prominent businessman, 1955 to 2011. Your time is limited here, so don't live anyone else's life. Don't waste it. Don't live someone else's life. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Live your own, and live it freely and bravely and proud of yourself, and don't worry about what any of the fuck else is thinking. Don't worry about it. It's not your problem what somebody else is thinking. Worry about what you're thinking. As long as you're a good person and you don't have evil intent, you're not going out trying to fuck people up or do bad things. Live your life and find your happiness. Because, yes, your time is limited. So don't be worried about it. And if somebody else is trying to make you do what they want you to do, tell them to go live their own life and get their fucking fork out of your plate. Something like that. Understand what I'm telling you? Yeah. Now we need a joke. Hold on. What did I do with the joke? Oh, my God. Wait, I need a joke. What am I going to do? We don't have a joke. I had them. I wrote jokes down for you guys. All right. Well, since I can't find it. Okay. I'm going to use this one. I don't know if we did it already, but I'm going to use it. What gets longer when you pull it, inserts in a hole, and works best when jerked? Ha ha! I found a good one. A seatbelt. I love you. Hold on. Let me get you some letters. Thank you again for joining us for Saturday Soup. We hope you got a message that was helpful, or at least a laugh or a smile. I'm going to start singing that song. Everybody remember Carol Burnett? Yeah, I'm that old. Whatever the fuck. She goes, I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh and sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. Oh, fuck. I think I'm going to sing that to you every day. Oh, God, you guys aren't you lucky? Look, you got 3 A's. Check your car, people. Is it running? Do you have gas? Is there air in the tires? Do the lights work? Are the brakes working? What's going on over there? Like, are you checking to see, or are you just willy-nilly getting in the car and not even giving a shit? R, P, L, W, J, H, N, M, M. You got 3 R's. You may be going on the railroad. I'm here and I've been working on the railroad all to live a long day, so I might have a conductor in the house. P, L, okay, R, P, L, W, J, H, N, M, M. Over here, you got 2 E's, 3 A's, and I and a U. Close this energy for Saturday Soup. Hey, guys, always remember to stay fierce, lead with logic and integrity. Act with kindness and love, let things go. Fear is your enemy. Trust in source. Karma is real. And until next time, love, light, and laughter.